Hi, I'm Shannon O'Dwyer, and you're watching Live at the Lakefront 2024. Coming up is our first featured artist of the summer today, the folksy Willy Porter Band. For the past 30 years, Willy Porter Band has become one of Wisconsin's most accomplished guitarists, singers, and songwriters. From this five-piece band, expect a blended sound that covers Americana blues and a gritty progressive rock. So stay tuned, we'll have a great show for you today.
But, you know, life goes on. I'm Tom Gale. I'm a member of the Milwaukee Rotary Club, the people that put on this group. This is our first of 7 concerts this year. Normally we do 8, but next week we're off because of, what do they call that? The RNC, a little event. You may have seen it in the paper. I don't know if you have. It's been on television a little bit. And it's occupying everything. All kinds of events will be held. They'll have some kind of special events going on here next Wednesday night, so we're bumped. But we'll be back for 6 more weeks after that, 7 concerts through the end of August. This is our 15th season, ladies and gentlemen, of being down here. And it's been fun. It's been an awful lot of fun being here, doing these free concerts every week. This week we have a fabulous group. Willy Porter, the Willy Porter Band. I went online to look at Willy's work, and I want to tell you something. I want you to watch his left hand tonight. This man moves up and down the neck of that guitar like nobody. I mean, he is amazing. He's a good singer. He's a great songwriter, but his guitar work is fabulous. I think, and over the years, I've seen an awful lot of guitarists. He's one of the best I've ever seen. You're in for a big treat tonight, really. Yeah. And the other thing is that he is the stunt double for Bruce Willis, I think. In the Die Hard movies, it's not really Willy Porter, but he could be. And now that Bruce Willis is getting out of the game, got another gig maybe. Yeah, you can jump in and do that. You can double for Bruce Willis, I think, from not that far of a distance either. So anyway, welcome again tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And this is brought to you by some great sponsors, starting with Discovery World, Bartolotta's Restaurant Group, Harbor House Restaurant, Mandel Graphic Solutions, Milwaukee PBS. I'll tell you a little bit more about that. Nelson Schmidt Communications and the Rotary Club of Milwaukee. Our Executive Director, Mary McCormick. Our current president, Saj Thatchenkary. There we go. I'm learning a new word. And Dan Nelson Jr., who does all the heavy lifting. He's the chairman of this event. Let's give him a big hand for putting this on. So a couple of housekeeping things. Restrooms are in the center of the building. Right behind you, go into the glass doors. They have adult beverages for purchase up on the deck up there. And just between us, don't tell anybody else that's okay. There are restrooms right here under the tunnel. You don't have to walk but keep that between us. Don't pass it around. You don't have to walk as far to go back there. Food service tonight. Bartolotta's is back cooking for us. They used to cook for us. Then we went with food trucks for a couple of years. That didn't really work out that good. So we're back with Bartolotta's. I went and talked to them. They have a steak sandwich over there for $9. Cheeseburgers are $7. They have brats for $6. All this was coleslaw. And they have called a Live at the Lakefront special sandwich for $10. It is a chicken cutlet with mozzarella marinara and a couple other sides that look pretty good to me for $10. And that's in the middle of the building. You go in and order that. It's cooked outside, but you got to go into the middle of the building to go get that. Restrooms in the center of the building. I told you about that. Parking. Well, you know about parking because you're here. What you don't know is you can come by boat. Now, you can park on the south side of the building. Doc, that's kind of a fun evening on a Wednesday night. Come down by boat with a group of people. And also, we want to remember that tonight at 9 o'clock up at Villa Park, there is a 400 drone show going on. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it from here. I think you might see lights kind of in the horizon up there, but you might want to wander up there. Last Friday night, I saw a 200 drone show out in New Berlin, and I've never seen a drone show before. It is totally cool how they do that and what they do, so you might want to take advantage of that. We are being broadcast live right now around the world on the World Wide Web through Milwaukee Public Television. All the guys and gals here putting it on, so tell people about it. If they go on to their website, you can find out how to tune in. Tell them to do Milwaukee Public Television, and maybe you'll be on camera. Certainly, it's videotaped, and you can see yourself again when they rebroadcast it, because they re-edit these things and put them back out. And also, tomorrow night at 9 o'clock on Channel 10, they're going to have a recap of the 2023 shows that occurred here last year. That'll be 9 o'clock tomorrow night on Channel 10, and Friday night at 11 o'clock on Channel 10. See a recap of the shows that were done last year. Much like Austin City Limits, local MP, Milwaukee Public Television, has put together a program to see what we all did in years past. Well, I think it's time for a little more music. What do you think? We haven't begun yet. So how about putting your hands together for the Willy Porter Band?
Silver earring today, underneath the cushion right where you lost it. All the books you left, I read them all, packed in boxes in the basement hall. Even with the 4 agreement, even with the Tropic of Cancer, even with this brief history of time, I can seem to start where you are. Sitting here sipping an iced tea, there's a little girl on the sidewalk dancing a light breeze, drifting along like tiny helicopters, the maple seeds fall. He was asking after you, wondered if I'd come to grips with the truth. I said I don't mind losing, he said losing you, and that was the worst loser I've ever seen. At least in our dark moments we were gracious, if broken. At least in our dark moments we were never mean. Yeah. Does it ever cross your mind all the loving that you left behind when you said goodbye? Goodbye, favorite Bob Marley shirt. Goodbye to the stuff you took with you when you said you were hurt. Goodbye, blue jacket, now I don't have a suit. Goodbye, really cool, all broken in Chippewa boots. You can keep the broken remote, I keep the letter that I got from your folks. Goodbye, moonlight serenades and foggy, overcast, lonely blanket Sundays. Does it ever cross your mind all the loving that you left behind when you said goodbye? Try to drown them in beer, had a fist full of neutrals, but I found the ground again. Now I'm greasing up the chain, I'm all back, rounding off the corners in my life. Spend your money, honey, go and get some sun. Love somebody's body, you love someone, you've earned it, so you can swerve it. I really think that you deserve it. I'm gonna do myself a favor, yeah, at least I'm gonna try. Gonna tell my friends I love them while the rest of their life. Gonna tell my friends I love them while the rest of their life. Gonna tell my friends I love them while the rest of their life. Tell my friends I love them while the rest of their life. Gonna tell my friends I love them. Hey! Does it ever cross your mind all the loving that you left behind when you said goodbye?
Everybody put your hands together.
Does it ever cross your mind all the loving that you left behind when you said goodbye? Does it ever cross your mind? Tell me, darling, does it ever cross your mind? Need to know, does it ever cross your mind? Come on, baby. Does it ever cross your mind? Hey, thank you so much. What a pleasure to be here. Thank you. Thanks to Tom for that lovely introduction. And for all of you who managed to hang glide over here, nicely done. Let's see here. Been going through a breakup lately with my phone. Just trying to cut it down by an hour a day, the screen time. It seems weird, right? But I want to be in the room and present instead of on a screen and far away. This song's kind of all about that. It's called Change Your Mind. Can you forgive the heart of a stranger for letting you down out of fear? Do you feel safe with your hand on the trigger, even though you know the coast is clear? It doesn't matter what God that we see if we're afraid all the time. Put down your weapons and let the music change your mind. We can change our mind. We can change. There's still time. The Dalai Lama said it, Dr. King and Jesus too. The biggest fight of your life will be you versus you. There's no enemy, just what we believe. Everyone on this earth deserves to be free. So why do I throw shade on everybody else for the problems I created? I can only blame myself. I wanna put down my weapons and let the music change my mind. We can change our mind. We can change. There's still time. Help me unclench my fist, stop trading truth for myth, and make it to the future of this dream. Come on, meet me in the middle of this dream. hope always friends to be open to the God in everyone and everything. We're gonna put down our weapons and step into the sweet sunshine. Come on, put down your weapons and let the music change your mind. Put down my weapons and let the music change my mind. My mind. Hey, thank you so much. Do a little medley for you here, a couple of tunes of mine. First one's called The Barefoot Reel, and we'll ride that right into a song from the Human Kindness record, tune entitled Roses in the Rain. And thankfully, it didn't do what the weatherman said it was going to do today. And we got a nice, clear, beautiful day. So we can imagine rain. If that makes you feel better. That must be your helicopter, right, Carm? They're coming back? Just
It
picking
is, but I thought I'll hang out for a while.
picking a landing area to pick you up later, clearly. Carmen Nickerson, everybody.
Hello,
There
hi
she is.
everyone. Thank you.
Been a long time out to pasture. I've been a long time on my own. I finally found me a good-hearted woman in an old house made of stone. My love is over the mountain. My love is over the field. I'm gonna lay down by my sweet one. If she can dance a barefoot. Love is over the mountain. My love is over the field. I'm gonna lay down by my sweet one. She can dance a barefoot. Lay down by my sweet one. She can dance barefoot. will give you roses in the rain. I will give you my old tap shoes, dance away the pain. I will give you all I've got today. If you sit right down right here now, mama, and promise not to go away. I'll believe you even if they say you lie. I'll believe you even if it means that I might go to jail for harboring a fugitive in the light of your criminal love. That's where I wanna live. Tie me down to the tracks, or you leave and you never come back again. I won't give you questions to the answers of your life, but I'll forgive you. Stumble home drunk in the morning light. Rather believe you, even if it means that I am alone in my decision. Oh, my love is devoid of precision. Will give you a ring around your pretty finger. Try to give you some room to dream and room to linger. Rather die broke and happy. All of this junk we bought is bound to be the death of you and the death of me. It's bound to be the death of me. Tie me down to the tracks, or you leave and you never come back. Tie me down to the tracks once again, once again. I will give you what's in my heart and in my brain. Try to give you a forum in which to complain. After we're dead and gone and no one knows our names, I will give you roses. I will give you roses. I will give you roses in the rain. Roses in the rain. Roses in the rain, roses in the rain, roses in the rain. I'll give you roses, roses in the rain. Mr. Dave Schoepke on those drums back there. I know, he sounds expensive, doesn't he? Oh, that's fun. We're going to do a song for you now that deals with a tough topic, and that is childhood mental illness. And I was an ADHD kid. I'm an ADHD guy now. Hey, there's some friends now. Hey, pals. And so I'm really good at having about a third of a conversation, and then things wander off on me. But I had some great teachers. I had great people in my life who steered me back towards the things that I loved. And I went to Homestead High School, and I came in contact with some great teachers, Jack Holub, Shelby Dixon, just great people. And they said, the way is over here. So I was pretty fortunate. Great parents as well. But there are a lot of people who are struggling with really hard things. And this song goes out to all the folks that work with kids and trying to help them find their way forward, all the mental health professionals, and all the people in our justice system who are having kids come into their court and saying, there's a way we can work this. We can prevent you from being incarcerated for all your days and getting in more trouble. And there's a group out in Boston called the Judge Baker Foundation, and they work with childhood schizophrenia, every nature of childhood mental illness. And there was a judge named Judge Baker, and people were coming before his court, and he realized these are not bad kids. They just need another shot. And so this foundation continues in his legacy, in his honor. It's worth a closer look. Check out the Baker Foundation. This song is called Your Honor. Sometimes my mind is like a city bus, loud voices in the back, the struggle for the wheel, and my conscience can't fight back, not when my voice is attacked. If I lose control, like a witness to the crash, I look back at what just happened wondering why did I do that, or why did I do that? So, Your Honor, I don't have much to say. In my defense, my mind was off on vacation. I guess there's something wrong. I need someone to help me find my way, help me keep these wolves at bay, help me find my better self. La, da, 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 na, na. La, da, 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 na, na. Now my mom's apologizing like it's her fault in some way, that she's a failure as a mother, that it's all how I was raised. Well, I'm no Albert Einstein, though like me he stunk at math. Sometimes I just can't focus or keep my wheels locked in the track. It's not your fault, Mom, it's just a fact. So, Your Honor, I don't have much to say. In my defense, my mind was off on vacation. I guess there's something wrong with this dream inside of me. It's just dying to be free. It's been here all along. La, da, da. Depression is a frozen lake no one ever gets to skate upon. I used to lay up wide awake, my mind replaying the same tape in a free fall. So, Your Honor, thank you for coming to my defense. My mind was off on vacation. I guess there's nothing wrong with this dream inside of me. It's been dying to be free. It's been here all along. La, da, 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 na, na. La, da, 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 da. It's been here all along. It's been here all along. It's been here all along.
Thank you so much. Here's an oldie, but we've been kicking it around for a little while, and it seems to holds up okay. You know, it's like an old car. Put oil in it every week. How many of you are driving a vehicle currently that's over 100,000 miles? Outstanding. Anybody over 150? Love that.
Keep going, Willie.
175? All right.
Keep going.
Anybody in the 200 club?
Yeah.
Wow, look at this. You're in the You're in the 300 club? Anybody at 300?
There's somebody right there.
You used to, yeah.
One.
You get a free CD tonight since you've driven your car the longest. So you might not want the CD, but you're going to get to have one anyway. If you go up to the merch table, you'll see my friends Joel and Tina up there, and you can tell them. Joel's going to wave his hand right now. You'll be able to see him. He's at the top of the hill back there. And Joel, there he is. He's got vinyl records. He's got all kinds of stuff that he wants to share with the whole class. And anyway, but if you go up there and say, I'm the 300,000-mile car owner, he'll give you a CD of your choice. Thanks for hanging on to your vehicle for so long. It's great. If you want to donate it, we can talk about that later, too. Yes. Well, she hobbled up the porch stairs with her crutches and her broken leg. She missed me with a smile, walked straight across my heart and right on over to Tim. I said, Rita, I tried to call you. Tim looked at me and he said good night. I couldn't hold my tears as I stared up at the stars in the August sky. I said, Rita, won't you come on in? Hey, Rita, looked out into the night through the broken porch screen. Said she thought that we were closer. Said she expected more from me. I said, honey, I thought about you and all that you've been through. But the day your daddy died now, Rita, I just didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. Hey, Rita, come on in. Hey, Rita, I wanna love you all over again. Rita, I see our trust is gone. How long do we have to pay for what's been left undone? Takes her sandals off and walks barefoot in the grass with one arm around my shoulder as if she were using me for balance. I said, hey honey, I'd love to see you even if we're only just friends. I said, well, if you forgive me, Rita, I'll forget and you remember everything. Hey, Rita, won't you come on in? Hey, Rita, I wanna love you all over again. Hey, Rita, come on back now, baby. Hey, Rita. Hey, thank you guys. Thank you. Playing a few songs for you tonight from this latest album of mine, an album called The Ravine, and we'll do a song from that album for you now. This is a tune called All That Matters Now. You guys holding together out there okay? Okay. How about a hand for Dave Adler on those keys back there, everybody? And the man holding it all down for us tonight. That's right. Old number E over here. Mr. Eric Madunic. On the bass guitar. She's got a face in the wind, rolling through our town. Past the boarded windows, autumn leaves are churning around. Kids are in the backseat, smearing food on the glass. She just lets it happen. I saw her smiling through her mask. Kids learn from love, that's true. She'll make ends meet somehow. Yeah, that's all that matters now. He never thought he'd reach the window when the ball hit the bat. And he didn't hide behind the wall when everybody ran. He walked up and took the blame, said it's my fault after all. Man said, son, you got a hell of a swing, and he gave him back his ball. So don't worry about the window, time to replace it anyhow. The truth is all that matters now. The world is full of dreamers out on the street today. The gold in their hearts they freely give away. The kingdom is on fire, yeah, the king will burn it down. He cares not for his subjects, but only for his crown. And that's all that matters now.
Aztec steps to the pyramid of the sun. And let the moonlight wash our faces like those before have done. As you recite Baudelaire in a sweet Spanish tongue. Come on, meet me there, my darling, for the setting of the sun. Now's the time for dreamers to reclaim the higher ground. Now's the time for dreamers to proclaim what they have found. Yeah, that's all that matters now. Thank you. We'll do one more for you and take a short break, and about a half-hour break, actually, to be accurate. And then we'll come back with a second set of music. We want to thank everybody here at Lakefront Live, all of their sponsors, for inviting us to be a part of this. And thank you all for coming down this evening. Feature Carm on this one. This is a tune called Plant a Garden.
Willie, that was perfect timing. You talked about the sun setting right, and there were lyrics in there. Did you plan that out? Did you know what time the sun was going to slip behind that building?
I talked to the building about it earlier. The building and I, the U.S. Bank building, and I had a whole conversation about it. Thank you for noticing that.
I did.
We all live in a big dome. Fuzzy little creatures set out to roam. We dance around like puppets who won't cut the string. Like cancer kills the host, we destroy everything. But I wanna plant a garden in the sun. But we keep spinning and spinning round. But there's a better way I found. Gonna take these seeds and plant them in the ground. Start spinning and spinning around. You can modify the love still waits. You can change the form, but Mother Earth steps in. And after all the trees are gone and all the birds in the sky, the grandmother's gonna take your hand and look you in the eye and say, I wanna plant a garden in the sun. I'm not the only one. When the water covers the land again, we'll climb aboard the garbage sky. Flotilla of trash you thrown away, that'll be our new home now. Like Noah said, for 40 days we'll climb on 2 by 2, but there won't be any animals left. It'll just be me and you.
I ordered the sun to come out too?
Carmen Nickerson, everybody. We'll take a break and be back in about a half hour. Thank you all so much. Thank you.
Well, how about that, ladies and gentlemen? Willy Porter in the group, huh? Wow, what a way. Welcome back, folks. We're ready to get going with the second half of the show. As soon as Willy gets up here with the group, have it all going again. How'd you like the first half, huh? Wow. Wow. And I told you watch Willy's hands. His left hand, and actually his right hand is, I mean, who's familiar with Eric Clapton, all right? As a guitar player, Willy, you are the Eric Clapton of Milwaukee. You are amazing on that guitar. Wow, what a style he has got. And I hope you folks got some food in the middle of the building up there. They got great food up there. Adult beverages for sale up there. And I gave you some misinformation on the recap of the shows from last year, 20 and 23. It's tomorrow night at 9 o'clock on Channel 10. And then Saturday, I told you it was Friday. It's not. Saturday at 11 p.m. on Channel 10. You can see the recap of the 2023 season. You might see yourself in there. If you were here for those concerts, you might see yourself for there. Remember, you can come here by boat, park on the south side of the docks over there. That's free parking. A reminder, the restrooms are in the center of the building, and the restrooms right down this little tunnel down here. Not as many right there, but it is closer. And we're not here next week because of the RNC. Discovery World is being rented out to another event for that, some kind of special party, I imagine. But we'll be here in 2 weeks again with the Empty Pockets Band from Madison. They're a great group. We've had them here in years past. Rock and roll, original stuff. Great, great group, and we've had a lot of fun with them. By the way, Willie, you don't mind if they're dancing out here while you're playing and singing, do you?
I'm not bothered at all.
Okay, so I want to see some people out here dancing, okay? Let's get involved with what's going on. It's all part of it. And, Willie, they still have some CDs and vinyl up there. They got T-shirts, and I think he will autograph them if you ask him real nicely up there, right behind the camera up there. Are we about ready, buddy?
Yes, we are.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together one more time for Willy Porter and the band.
Good to see you. If a wild woman of wisdom gave up her way for a safe path, I would ask the question, what wisdom is there in that? Fear, only fear, gonna keep her on her knees. If a man tells a bad joke, one against God or race, and another man laughs, but laughs only with his face. Fear, only fear, gonna keep us on our knees. Fear, only fear, it's the line between you and me. Fear, only fear, I fear my fear. When I walk in that dark place,
decisions that you make. Fear, only fear, gonna keep us on our knees. Fear, only fear. There's a line between war and peace. Fear, only fear. I fear my no one can see it. It's keeping you eyes holding me in. It's keeping you eyes holding me in. It's keeping you eyes. Holding me down, it's keeping you right. It's holding me, it's holding me down. Thank you so much. Thank you. Do an older song for you now. One's kind of fun to play. And you know, Joe Walsh, when interviewed one time, somebody said, "Joe, what's it like, you know, to play Rocky Mountain Way every night?" And he said, "If somebody had told me I was going to have to play that song for the rest of my life, I would have written a better tune." I love the wisdom of Joe. I wrote this tune with a great drummer and songwriter, singer from our town here, Mr. John Calarco. It's a tune called Angry Words. can see those visions dancing across the foot of my bed. Crumpled sheets, too tired bodies, the sins I commit now in my head. I've cursed your name 1,000 times or more. Your photograph lies deep at the bottom of my drawer. But when I looked at it this morning, I had no angry words to say. No angry words to say. The coffee maker that you gave me finally broke down. It up and died this morning with a groaning sound. Oh, these ghosts I've driven out, driven them from my house. It's a simple life I lead, still got a lot to learn about. Yeah, but I'm finally getting over. Yeah, I'm finally getting over the sad part of yesterday. No angry words to say. I learned a little about forgiving, a little about sin, a little about the soul of a man living within his skin. Started and I don't wear a face that says I'm weary, broken hearted. I don't need someone to smother with love that you discarded. So I'm finally getting over. So I'm finally getting over. I'm finally getting over the sad part of yesterday.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I want to hand it to my brother E over here on the bass for one of the greatest recoveries ever witnessed in rock and roll. You know, when the bass rig sits in the sun all day, it can complain later. It's part of the deal. We signed up for it. But I love the hustle, brother. That was great. And I'm not making a joke at all. It's like some people would have been like, well, I guess I'm just going to sit out the rest of the show. Not you, man. You've got the spirit, brother. That's it. In the moments when time collides with an outcome we could not survive, a man reached out to pull her back as she slipped into a bus's path. I said, I won't give up on the verge of love. Can't give up or ever give enough. Human kindness is alive and well. Where we will find it, no one can tell. Wear it for shelter, surround yourself. Human kindness is alive and well. If I forget myself for someone else, I break the boundaries of my human self. We realize what's possible in us when we give and take a little trust. I said, I won't give up on the verge of love. Can't give up or ever give enough. Human kindness is alive and well. Where we will find it, no one can tell. Wear it for shelter, surround yourself. Human kindness is alive and well. We're together in the storyline. As we change, the story survives. All our second chances come when we're done closing our eyes. Human kindness is alive and well. Where we will find it, no one can tell. Wear it for shelter, surround yourself. Human kindness is alive and well. Is alive and well. Where we will find it, no one can tell. Wear it for shelter, surround yourself. Give me kindness. Thank you so much. Here's one from our latest thing, and we've got records up there for sale, and as I mentioned earlier, some t-shirts. And my latest project is called The Ravine. Carm's got a new album out as well. And Vitamin's got a record up there too. He's got a thing called Free up. Actually, it's called Mazel Tunes. It's an amazing record. It's like if Keith Jarrett were Jewish. That's how I feel it. Is that too far to go?
It's not far enough.
Okay, man.
It's not far enough.
He came over to my house, and there was this. He's like, "Can I just work on this stuff?" And I was down in the basement, or he was in the basement, and I was upstairs, and then all of a sudden, this music started to come up through the air shaft thing in our house, and I was like, I went down, and I'm like, "What is this?" And it's just this extraordinary instrumental album, Mazel Tunes. Check it, people. You'll love it. Anyway,
Thanks, man.
Yeah, brother.
There are some for sale back there, actually. Just thought you should know that. There are some.
There are a couple. That pesky devil, watch out. Devil's busy. Pause in action. This one's called Don't Underestimate the Devil. Don't underestimate the devil. He might be listening in. He's keeping track of your dirty work. Yeah, he knows where you've been. Spends his time in the back of your mind, armed with rumors and spreading doubt. He's got his hands in 9 billion pies. He won't leave anyone out. Don't underestimate him. Don't underestimate. Don't underestimate the devil. You don't have to believe. He's like a mafia don in a coat of Teflon. Always got a trick up his sleeve. Got the choir to fall in line, and now they sing along with him. Wrote himself into their code like an evil algorithm. Don't underestimate him. Don't underestimate. Don't underestimate the devil. Worst mistake you can make.
talks like an ass. Don't underestimate the devil. He'll grab you as you walk past. He'll grab your bowl and pontificate. He'll command the cross of his delegate. From a sticky web of golden bait, you scream injustice and obfuscate. Don't underestimate. Don't underestimate. Don't underestimate. Worst mistake you can make. Don't underestimate the devil. Don't underestimate. Worst mistake you can make. Worst mistake you can make. Don't underestimate the devil. Don't underestimate. Don't underestimate. Worst mistake you can make. Don't underestimate the devil. Don't underestimate. Worst mistake you can make. Worst mistake you can
Hey, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. So, you know, we've all got friends who have just reached such high heights in their lives, and we love them for it, but sometimes we get jealous, don't we?
Yeah.
I'm not above a little envy. Anyway, my buddy Larry, he kind of hit the lottery. And I went to his house one day, and he showed me this tractor that he bought and restored. It was a 1951 Alice Chalmers tractor. And I immediately got jealous because I just love tractors. I love everything about them. I like the people that farm with them. I like farmers a lot. They're people you can trust. They work all day. They work hard. And so I wrote this song for Larry, and it comes from a place of envy, but it's also, there's some love in there, a little bit. Carm's a farmer. She grew up on a farm in Iowa.
Lots of chickens and stuff. Manure.
Manure. Let's go, kids.
All right.
Silos falling down. Back to sawdust floors and giant flies buzzing around the sill. Some folks laughed and shook their heads away, some folks will. And then Larry bought a tractor. Larry bought a tractor. Larry bought a tractor, parks it in the shade, traded in his Coca-Cola for some fresh lemonade. He's now watching the news, or sniffing around for the scoop. And he's not on social media picking corn out of poodle poop. The changes in the sky. Yes, woman loves her man, and the fields are stretching wide. Now that Larry bought a tractor, Larry bought a tractor, Larry bought a tractor, parks it in the shade, says working outside is the best way to get paid. grand opinion polls, he's no longer a factor. He's got time on his hands and his hands on the wheel, but they find out his charmers tilling up the field.
Dave Adler on those keys, everybody. Dave Adler.
Thank you.
What a beautiful night. Thank you all for being out here tonight. We're so grateful that you came out on a Wednesday, no less. We're going to play you guys the title track off this latest record. And I grew up sharing a bicycle with my younger brother. It was a Schwinn Bantam, and we had a lot of fun with that bike. We flew off of stuff. In this part of the subdivision where we grew up, we called it the Ravine. And it was a magical green space where we kind of learned how to be people. And when I was working on this tune, I was reminded of this quote from George Harrison. He said, "The body ages, but the soul never does." So there's a part of me that still wants to fly off that jump, still wants to go for massive airtime. There's another part of me that really thinks about the staircase in a brand new way. Not really thinking about airtime anymore. I'm thinking about the landing all the time. But this one goes out to all of you who still have the fixation on airtime in your mind. Work out the landing when you get there. It's called the Ravine.
I can still see you, a blur on your bike, pedaling into a dream. The world lay before us in the sunlight so bright. We were breathing the deep forest green. With more courage than sense, we flew over the edge, came crashing down into the stream. Bloodied our shins on the pedals and rings, laughter rising from the ravine. One more time, I wanna go down the hill on the bike. One more time, I wanna go down the hill while it's night. One more time, I wanna go down the hill. I wanna fly again. One more time, I wanna fly again. One more time, I wanna fly again. Happy to tell you she's moved on with her life. Sold the house that burdened her soul. Now Now she's surrounded by the softest of light. She's cast off the loss and undertow. As the fishermen wave to the folks on the shore, their boats disappear in the mist. Muffins lay cooling on the sill in the breeze, and the children find them hard to resist.
Thank you all so much for a lovely evening. Thank you. Carmen Nickerson on vocals over there. Mr. Eric Madunic on the bass guitar. Dave Schoepke on the drums. And Vitamin D, also known as Dave Adler, on the keys, everybody. Have a great summer. Thank you, Discovery World. Thank you, Live at the Lakefront. And thank you, kind people, for being here. Have a good night.
Willy Porter and the band. Anybody feel like a little more music? I think it's. I could go for another song. Okay. And I'll tell you what, if you all promise to buy a CD up there and then bring it down for an autograph, I'm sure they'll do at least one more for us, huh? How about it? Big welcome again, Willy Porter and the band.
Well, thank you. We'll do a little tune here about emotional seismic activity. Carmen and I put a record out a couple years ago called Bonfire to Ash, and this is one of the tunes on that record. It's a song called Earthquake. You don't want my whole heart, just the easy part. You say let's keep it easy, just for a while. You say it with a smile, and I'm okay for a while. Sooner or later, the truth has gotta come out. Should have seen through, should have been wide awake. Before you hit, I should have felt the earthquake. You don't want my whole heart, don't want the damaged part, no. You're no mechanic, you're not gonna make no repair. You wanna drive it off the lot, you want the part that revs and runs high. You wanna lay in the tall grass, I guess that's okay. Baby, go ahead. Should've seen through, should've been wide awake. Before you hit, I should've felt the earthquake. Should've seen through, should've seen the faults and all the breaks. Before you hit, I should've felt the earthquake. Just the easy part. You don't want my whole heart, just the part that revs and runs hard. Everything will be fine, don't wanna hear about it. I ain't got time for that now, don't wanna care about it. I just wanna feel good, don't wanna care about it. You don't want my whole heart, I ain't got time for that now.
Hey, thank you so much for a lovely, lovely time. God bless you.
Thank you, Willy Porter. And now they finally start dancing, Willie. Come on. Well, listen, if you guys like to dance, you got to come here in 2 weeks. We have the Empty Pockets Band. Oh, they're a dance band. You're going to want to be here for that. 2 weeks from tonight. We're not here next week because the RNC has an event here next week, but thank you so much for coming tonight. These events are made possible by our great sponsors, starting with Discovery World, Bartolona's Restaurant Group, the Harbor House Restaurant, Mandel Graphic Solution, Milwaukee PBS, Nelson Schmidt Marketing Communications, and of course the Rotary Club of Milwaukee. Don't forget the drone show just north of us up here at Villa Terrace, 9 o'clock. I don't think you're going to see it from right here. It'd be lovely to have you here, but I think you got to go north a couple of blocks to get up there and take a good look at that. Also, we want to thank our Sound Decisions people for doing sound. Tell me what have I got wrong on there? The name our audio people doing our audio here, giving a great sound. Listen, folks, I got to tell you, we have a lot of bands here. They always talk about the mix, the vocal mix we have. These guys are the best in Milwaukee putting that together. It looks easy to blend all the instruments and the music, so you out there hear something that sounds good. Very difficult. Sound Decisions does a great job. Hey, until next week, or 2 weeks from now, I'm Tom Gale from the Rotary Club. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Dan Nelson Jr., for putting on another great show. We will see you all in 2 weeks. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching Live at the Lakefront 2024. We had such a great show tonight with the Willy Porter Band. Tune in exactly 2 weeks on Wednesday, July 24th at 6 p.m. Our featured artists from Chicago, the Empty Pockets, will be lighting up the stage here on the beautiful Lake Michigan. If you'd like to check out more details on our upcoming shows, visit liveatthelakefront.com. Have a good night.
Song is about helpless, weakness, always helpless, lonely cliches. Helpless, weakness, always helpless, lonely cliches. Helpless, weakness, always helpless, lonely cliches. Helpless.